One of my early day trips to Chicago, Michael Bloomfield took me over to a club called Silvio's on the South Side. He said, you got to hear this guy, Sonny Boy Williamson. Sonny Boy Williamson's name was Rice Miller. Came from Helena, Arkansas, where he had a radio show called the King Biscuit Flour Hour. A lot of the great blues players from Mississippi and Arkansas used to play on his show. And he decided he'd move up to Chicago and make a scene there where everybody was happening. Come to find out, there was another Sonny Boy Williamson in Chicago, John Lee Williamson. So Sonny Boy kept moving on, wound up in Detroit, where he hooked up with a guitar player named Baby Boy Warren. They made some records together. John Lee Williamson was mysteriously murdered in Chicago, and Rice Miller came back to Chicago, and Rice Miller was about 7 feet tall, and he looked dangerous. So he came back and he said, I'm Sonny Boy Williamson. And everybody said, okay. He wrote some outrageous songs, including Your Funeral and My Trial, Red Hot Kisses in a Cold, Cold Heart. Outrageous. So Michael takes me to Silvio's, and we got pretty close to the bandstand, and I could see the piano, bass, drums, guitar, and they were just rocking out. I could hear the harmonica and I could hear the singing, but I didn't see Sonny Boy. And I looked at Michael and he said, you got to follow the chord from the amp. And I went all out in the room somewhere. He said, look over there at that table. And there's Sonny Boy sitting at a table with 3 women and a big bottle, playing the set from the table. I was very impressed. So here's a Sonny Boy Williamson tune. Something like this. Come on, honey. It took me a long, long time, baby, to find out my mistake. It took me a long, long time, baby, to find out my mistake. But I'll bet you my bottom dollar, man, I'm fattening no more frogs for snakes. Found out my downfall back in 1958. I started checking. Found out my downfall back in 1958. And I'm telling all of my friends, I'm fattening no more frogs for snakes. Baby, I gotta correct all of my mistakes. 2013, honey, I gotta correct all of my mistakes. And I'm telling all of my friends, I'm fattening no more frogs for snakes. Thank you. Another one of the great Chicago musicians that I got to work with and tour with was the late, great Jimmy Rogers, also known as James Lane. He was a phenomenal guitar player, band leader, songwriter, guitar player, is the whole package. And here's one of his tunes. It's called That's All Right. Time, if I'd be yours, little girl, you'd sure be mine. But that's all right. I know you don't love me no more, but that's all right. It's now and then I wonder, baby, who's loving you tonight? Well, when I was loving you, little girl, you wouldn't understand. And honey, now you're trying to fool another man. But that's all right. I know you got yourself another guy, but that's all right. It's now that I wonder, baby, who's loving you tonight? Strong. I woke up this morning, half of those fine words was gone. But that's all right. I know you're loving another man, but that's all right. It's now that I wonder, baby, who's loving you tonight? Tell me, baby, honey, what's wrong with you? You ain't treat me nothing like you used to do. But that's all right. I know you don't want me no more, but that's all right. It's now that I wonder, who, baby's loving you tonight? So I started my career in 1962. I went as far away from home as I could get. Wound up in Los Angeles, California. Started auditioning at these little folk clubs. And I'd play my set, and the owner of the club would come up to me and say, That's not folk music. And I would beg to differ, but it wasn't going so well. So I got a job at a gas station, pumping gas at the Wilshire Shell station. And one day, a little Porsche convertible drove up. A big guy in a cowboy hat. He said, "Fill her up, son, I got to take a leak." So I started to fill the car up with gas, and there was a Martin D45 guitar sitting in the passenger seat. No case, just hanging out. And I was ogling the guitar when this guy came back out. He said, "You like that guitar, huh?" I said, "Yeah, it's a Martin D45. Ooh." He said, "What are you, a guitar player?" I said, "Yes, sir." So he kind of sized me up. "Well, play me a tune."
At the gas station.
So I played him a song, and he flipped out. He said, "You know, I could get you a gig." Whoa. Turned out it was Hoyt Axton. Hoyt Axton was a big folk star in Los Angeles. His mother wrote Heartbreak Hotel. Hoyt was a fantastic guy. He got me my first paying gig. I opened for a very debonair guitar player, singer named Chico Misquez. Chico did a lot of Hoagie Carmichael songs, and the place was packed with beautiful women every night. It was a great first gig. So one gig led to another and another, and before you know it, I was happening in Los Angeles. Made enough money to buy a car. 1955 Ford Crown Victoria. A hot rod. So I got the car, and soon thereafter I got the hell out of Los Angeles. Stopped in Chicago on my way back to New York to show off my car to Michael Bloomfield. He said, "Oh, John, I got to take you to meet somebody." So we went over to Delmark Records, and in the basement, Big Joe Williams lived. So Michael introduces me to Big Joe Williams. He says, "Joe, this is a young blues singer, John Hammond." Joe goes, "And he's got a car." "Oh." I said, "Well, I'll let you play some harmonica with me if you drive me to these gigs." So for a week I drove Big Joe all around Chicago to these little clubs. Sure enough, he let me play harmonica with him every night. What a guy. Big Joe was from Mississippi. There was no place he hadn't been and nobody he didn't know. He had a 9-string guitar, 3 extra pegs on the top. It was a Harmony Sovereign with a D-Armond pickup on it, a little suitcase amplifier. It's the weirdest thing you ever heard. So here's one of the tunes that Big Joe played every night.